I used to be a mechanic. Not the proud kind. The kind that fixed other people's dreams while mine stayed broken. Every morning I wiped oil from my hands and dust from my face, watching rich men drive past me like I didn't exist. But at night, I went home to three women who believed I would become something. Sola, Morinike, Zainab. They loved me when loving me had no benefit. But love doesn't silence hunger, and hunger makes dangerous ideas sound like opportunities. That was how I ended up in the forest one night, standing before a man whose voice felt older than time. He said wealth had a price. Not money, people. I told myself I was strong enough to pay it. Sola noticed first. She stood in front of me one night, her voice trembling. "Why is my life falling apart while yours is rising?" I said nothing. She took a step closer. "Sola, I suffered with you when you had nothing. So why do I feel cursed now that you have everything?" I looked away. That silence was louder than any confession. She packed her things and left. 3 months later, they buried her. And I still didn't stop. Money came fast, too fast. Cars, houses, respect. The same town that mocked me now bowed when I walked past. They wanted to be like me. But inside my house, everything was rotting. She no longer spoke to me as a partner. She spoke to me like a stepping stone. One morning, she looked at me and smiled. "I'm leaving you." I laughed. "Leave?" I said. "Do you know who I am now?" She adjusted her jewelry and replied calmly, "My status is too high for a mechanic. Not former mechanic, just mechanic." She walked away with half my wealth and all my pride. That was the day my empire started collapsing. Then there was Zainab, the quiet one, the innocent one. She never complained, she just grew weaker. By the time I realized, it was already too late. She lay on the hospital bed, barely breathing. I held her hand and whispered, "I did all this for us." She smiled weakly. "No, you did it for yourself." Tears fell from my eyes. She looked at me one last time and said, "You sold love for gold." The machine went silent, and so did my soul. That night, the man from the forest visited my dreams. He didn't shout, he only said, "Wealth borrowed must be repaid with interest." I woke up to empty accounts, seized houses, gone cars, everything. Now I'm back where I started. Same roadside, same broken engines. Only difference? No one looks up to me anymore. They whisper when they pass. And I finally understand the truth. Sometimes karma doesn't come quickly. Sometimes it waits until you have nothing left to lose.